Hello everyone, this is Mason Haggett, and today we're currently reading Just a Story, Chapter 8, Fireplace, by yours truly, Mason Charles Haggett. Narrator: Isaac is having a nightmare. When he falls off the skyscraper, he lands and doesn't get up. Charlotte comes over to him and sees that his red soul is cracking. His spirit is about to leave his soul, and Isaac is about to die. Charlotte decides to use her most secret magic ability. The ability to preserve the soul outside of the body while the body is still moving. She uses magic to get Isaac's soul out of his body, and she succeeds. She sees the red heart-shaped soul floating above her hand. She used her healing powers to heal the soul, but it didn't completely work. A quarter of the soul was still about to break. So Charlotte made her last attempt to save him. She took out her own blue powerful soul and took a quarter of it off, and then took the broken quarter of Isaac's soul and put it on her soul, where the blue quarter used to be, and then put the blue quarter in Isaac's soul. Usually, when a broken quarter of a soul is surrounded by the rest of a fixed soul that's not part of the same being, it heals the part of the soul. But Isaac's quarter of the soul was already too broken to be healed, so it broke. What person the soul part belongs to, they die, and whenever the quarter of the soul that is broken is connected to, they die. You should probably be able to tell what happens next in this story, so I'm not going to explain it. Let's just say, good thing it was just a nightmare. Isaac wakes up. That was a nightmare, but it seemed so real. Isaac is back in Charlotte's house, in his room. His soul is glowing, but he doesn't choose to look at it. Whenever someone has a nightmare in the multiverse, their soul glows its respective color. Isaac decides to go back to bed because he doesn't hear Charlie up yet, and that means it's pretty late because she gets up at 3 in the morning. Well, except for one time. Isaac: well, suppose I'll go back to bed. Narrator: Isaac sleeps soundly. Later, Isaac wakes up in the morning to the face of a very angry Charlotte standing in his room. Oh, hi, you're up early as usual. Isaac, are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you feel like you're going to die? Whoa, I'm fine. What's happening? I thought I just killed a giant robot with emotional damage. Good, you're okay. So after I passed out, I killed the robot using emotional damage. Did I fall and die, Charlie? Helicopter. Helicopter? Yeah, Jack and Eli rescued you in a helicopter. Oh, I see. Of course they did. Sarcasm. Anyways, I just want to tell you to never do anything without my permission again. But I won and almost got yourself killed. Look, Isaac, I know all the things in the alternate universes from the back of my hand. So look, I know things. You still have some things to learn, and I know I say this a lot, but just follow my lead. You got that, Isaac? No, you have a good point. Not gonna lie though, I enjoyed destroying the robot with emotional damage. I'm surprised that even worked. Let's just pray that you will never have to use your special attack ever again though. Ha! Yeah, nervous laughter. Charlotte. Anyways, Ethan Smith is going to the museum today, so he's not here. Brownie comes down the stairs and into Isaac's room, like the hound that he is, and jumps on Isaac and licks his face like a dog should. Isaac: I see you missed me. How long have you been passed out, Charlie? 3 days. At this point, Isaac already knows that the story about the helicopter is a whole bunch of baloney, but that leaves the question, what really happened? Well, Isaac doesn't care right now because he knows that if Charlotte had to make up a lie, then it probably wasn't that good, and Isaac wasn't in the mood to get angry, so he just pretended to believe the helicopter excuse. So cool. Brownie: Ruff, are you okay? Brownie, you're such a good dog. Isaac pets Brownie. Bark! That's right, he can't understand me because I'm a dog. But sometimes I feel like he can. Isaac: so I heard Beethan is going to the museum. Can I go? I believe I have something you might want more. Charlotte pulls out the character profiles. Answers. Finally, took you long enough. Anyways, I'm going to go make us some breakfast. You, Isaac, just take it easy. Okay, Charlie, just don't make eggs because I don't want to hear any stupid puns. Okay, I won't. Charlotte leaves, but Brownie stays and lays next to Isaac. Does Doggy want a bone? Ruff! Well, here you go, bucko. Isaac summons a bone, but when he does, he feels a sharp pain go through him. Ah! Charlotte goes back down to Isaac's room. Isaac, are you okay? Yeah, Charlie, I'm fine. Charlotte sees that Isaac has summoned a bone. Oh yeah, Isaac, I'd recommend not using your magic for a day. Geez, wish you had told me sooner. She goes back to the kitchen. Well, here's that bone. Isaac gives Brownie a bone and decides to wake up. Isaac goes upstairs to see what Charlotte is going to force him to do today. He lays down on the couch. So what are you going to force me to do today, Charlie? Kill an evil genius? Chop 5,000 pieces of wood? Today, you're going to rest. Wait, what'd you say? I said you're going to take it easy and rest. Oh, that's unusual. Say, when's breakfast going to be ready? Because I'm starving. Be patient, it's almost done. Okay. Isaac sees that the fireplace isn't on and gets off the couch and turns it on. Breakfast is ready. Sweet. Isaac sits at the kitchen table and Charlotte serves him up some pancakes to the both of them. Isaac tries the pancakes Charlotte made, and they're surprisingly good. No, Charlie, this is surprisingly good. Good, I practiced a lot during the 3 days you were passed out. I also managed to clean up the upstairs. Did you have any dreams when you were passed out? Nope, lie. Good. Seriously though, your cooking skills have improved a lot. I'm glad to hear. They finish eating their food, and Isaac sits down on the couch as Charlotte sits on the recliner. So earlier you said you had answers to some of my questions. Indeed, but first there's something I need you to know. What may that be? The world's a fantasy. What do you mean by that? Nothing's real. Life itself just takes place inside the puppet master's imagination. Huh? Who knows? Maybe the puppet master is from a completely different realm of existence that is real. So you're telling me nothing I do matters? Not completely. We have spectators watching us all the time, interested in us, curious about us. Sometimes they can even take control of specific people called players. But that has only happened once for the whole lifespan of the multiverse. They can even make the universe extremely better or extremely worse. So we are constantly being watched. Correct. That's kind of creepy. Why does the puppet master even create us? The answer is simple. Entertainment. That's it. Yep. How did he even create us? He used the power God gave us all. Imagination. You know what imagination is, right? Yeah, I think so. Well, have you ever created characters using your imagination? I think so. Then that means you'd be the puppet master of that universe. Huh. Yeah, I know it's a hard concept to understand. Sooner or later you'll get it. Anyways, remember when I said you said to you that there was a bug in your universe? Yeah? Well, I lied. What? You see, the reason your universe disappeared was because the puppet master either used it all up or the spectators were not pleased with it anymore. So whenever that happens, he has me, the eraser basically, go and contain it. How do you do that? One of my magical abilities is being able to spread a glitch around which will suck up the universe into a box, which will then be stored in the true lab. So you're telling me that the puppet master just got bored of my universe, so he had you destroy it. Almost. Oh, now I wish you didn't tell me. And everyone that makes it to the Forgotten Realm has a code name. Cool, let me guess what's yours. Is it the Queen? No, I actually have two. The Daughter of Imagination and the Grim Reaper. Oh, very fitting. And my job is to delete any code that the Puppet Master doesn't want anymore. Cool. Can you tell me what my old universe is like now? Really, you don't have any more questions? I don't understand for some reason. I feel like I used to know all that. Well, maybe you did. Charlotte snaps her fingers, and the character profiles appears in her hands. So in your universe, there is a war between advanced humans and normal humans. What's an advanced human? A human with green hair that's smarter than a normal human. Cool. So the advanced humans won, and they banished all the humans underground with a magical barrier that could only be broken with the power of 7 advanced human souls. Geez, that sucks. Guess you can say you guys were grounded. Charlie! Sorry. Anyways, after a long time, Ethan Smith, the Mountain King, declared that if any advanced human fell in the underground shall die. Marcus prepared the royal guard, Mason prepared all his amazing puzzles, and Kimberan and Corey conversed on how they could trick an advanced human into trusting them. Ethan N., the king's right hand, disagreed with his friend's actions and went away to protect any advanced human that ever fell. But you, Isaac, didn't really do anything. The only reason you'd ever kill an advanced human was if they were hurt anyone. Wait, so you're telling me that Ethan Smith was the king? Yep. Interesting. What was my job? You had a very powerful government job. You were the royal judge, which is the most powerful judge. And basically your job is to train other judges and contain information that no one else could. What was that? The information I told you earlier. You knew that everything was just a story and that the timeline could be reset at any moment. And he also knew of a coming of a specific player. Was my universe with the one with the player? Yep, at first he helped everyone and even helped break the barrier. Cool. But with the power to reset and basically do whatever you want, the first player decided to get a little murdery. Oh, and want me to tell you who would stand at the end? Who? You. Even though you saw what the anomaly did to everyone, you knew there was basically no way you could win. You still stood there firmly, protecting all that remained. And let's just say you put down player more times than I count. But you beat him down harder than anyone in the underground could. You fought your hardest and you eventually broke his will, causing him to quit. Let's go. But then another spectator came and took control and did the same thing as the first spectator, and you fought with the same determination and the same will to live, the same will to protect. But this time, you weren't so successful, and the player eventually took down the hardest boss in the game. Yes, Isaac feels weird. And he could read all the player's save files and every time he loaded a save file. Wow, it's quite powerful, I guess. Isaac questions himself even more. Charlotte, and all that will and all that courage to fight, even though you knew you couldn't win, is the reason I chose you to be my personal assistant. I honestly don't know what to say. Brownie jumps onto Isaac's lap, and Charlotte and Isaac look at the fireplace. Isaac begins to smell chocolate. All rights reserved to Casino Co.